And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the New York Yankees. 2 outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. The throw into second, not going to get him. He's in there.
I could watch base hits like.
Here's the center fielder, Joe Random. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Harmon, 26 years old, a former first-round pick in 2024. That one ripped. Rodriguez raging back towards the wall. Grabs it right up against the wall. They had the long ball working 3 times for a total of 5 runs. We played.
The center fielder, number 33, Joe Random.
And that one hammered. Rodriguez going back. Goodbye. Danny Connor, the next to hit. Kicks and fires. Center field. Random makes the play. Runner tags for home. Fires it to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play. Man at second with 1 away. Joe Random.
So clutch. You could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Around third. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that.
Fired to second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So it's 1 run. First and third, 2 away. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Joe.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Brett Baty. To the right side. He'll do it himself. That ends the inning and stops things from getting a run on 3.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
Time at the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes.
Base is empty with 2 away. Emmanuel Rodriguez next up for the Blue Jays. Now a screamer into the outfield. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great.
Runner at first with 2 away. Joe Random getting ready to hit. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Goodbye. And here is Sosa to the plate. That's towards center. Sizing this one up. He's got it. 1 down.
The center fielder, number 33, Joe Random.
Line drive to short and caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did.
Hey, one time, right now.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Down in order, go the Yankees. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Joe Random. He's already homered in this game. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up.
On the ground to first. Nice stop. There's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Random had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss.
Really impressive work at the dish. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, even if they didn't cash in enough to get the win.
Stands our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 10 runs.
Base is empty, 1 away, and now it's going to be Rick Ward. In the air, center field. Random makes the grab on the run. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Goodbye, home run. The center fielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez. Line drive. Random pulls it in on the run. So first and second with one gone. Edmundo Sosa next up for the Blue Jays. 2-2 now. That's ripped into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Bottom of the 4th. Here's a big power threat. Joe
For
Random.
the Yankees,
The
the
pitch.
center fielder, Joe.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can...
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Bounce to the left side. And it's through for a hit. In to score from third. They trail by 1. It's 3-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
Now it's the right
Now back.
fielder, Winston
The right fielder.
Cruz.
Winston Cruz.
Left-hand hitter waits. On a line. Random makes the grab on the run. The throw to third. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run.
Random measures 6 feet 2 inches. Over 2,500 hits in his career. And he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Goodbye. Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Here's the center fielder, Joe. 3 for 3. He's got a double and a pair of home runs. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Rodriguez going back, caught just shy of the wall.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man. If you're... These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further. Get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club.
Hello, baseball. Next for the Nationals is the DH, Colin Barber. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. Out to center. Makes a nice running catch. 1 down. We head to the bottom of the second. And stepping in for the Yankees, Joe Random. K back to work.
Random.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it.
Cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now. He can't miss.
One down. Jose Ramos digs in now.
Jose.
One down, base is empty. Out into left center for a line drive, base hit.
The center fielder, number 33, Joe Random.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run.
The center fielder, number 33, Joe Random.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. That was blasted to the moon. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Joe Random. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Way inside. To first, might be 2. 1 at second. And now it's Luis Garcia. Hard ground ball, base knock. Coming home. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Here comes the throw around third. He's safe.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right now.
Random had a sensational showing in the win. 4 hits, 2 of them leaving the yard.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs.
Now, Joe Random.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Joe Random.
That one ripped. Way back there. Goodbye, home run.
kind of velocity so quick.
The center fielder, number 33, Joe Random.
Hammered, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
See it up, drive it like you can. Let's go.
And that is ball 4, and the Yankees are in business. So 1 out with 2 aboard. And up next for New York, Rubel Cespedes. Here comes a pitch. And it's through for a hit. Random headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. The tag out.
That's an excellent job. That's the way to come up firing right there. Very aggressive and ready to show off the arm. Keeps the run from scoring.
Back for more from the Bronx. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the center fielder, Jose Ramos. Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just a solid swing right.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating.
Top of the 6th inning. Up now for Washington, Colin Barber. The wide to kick the pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. That's down. One hops off the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw. And he's out.
Really nice job of hitting right there, but you've got to be a better base runner than that and understand the situation. With nobody out, you got to be able to shut it down, stay at second, keep yourself in scoring position instead of killing a potential.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Joe Random stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game.
Random.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Goodbye, home.
At bat.
Random was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Cracked a pair of homers.
Oh, Boot, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for them.
First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Joe.
The center fielder, Joe Random.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
And that keeps his hitting streak going. He's making this look way easier than it is, Boog. Setting the record is hard enough, but to keep upping it every day like he is, I don't really know what to say anymore.
At this point, it honestly feels like it's, well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll.
The center fielder, number 33, Joe Random.
That one laced to center and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And the righty deals. Got him swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
That one lifted to left. Wogu sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Spencer Horwitz digging in for the Nationals.
Spencer.
Tying run in scoring position here in the third and final game of the series. That's a hit. Bistofka coming home. Fires it to the plate. And he's out. Touchdown, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher, and the inning ends on an awesome play.
Now batting, center fielder.
Random in his 8th season, a member of the 2000 hit club, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. So first and second with one gone. And next for New York, Rubel Cespedes. 2 on, 1 out. That one 95 to finish him off.
Now, most hitters handle mid-90s no problem these days, but when a pitcher is effective at mixing up his pitches, changing speeds, adding and subtracting velocity, you can see a pitch of that velocity just jump past a hitter's swing.
Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. And now the center fielder, Joe Random. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double.
Random.
Line drive, caught. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. So 2 down. Joe Random will hit next.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
To second, pulls him off the bag.
Now batting, third base.
Brett Beatty stepping in now for the Yankees. The pitch. That's to third. They get the force. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. Yanks strand a pair, and this game is still tied at 2-2. A 3-2 final score in this one. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.
Salió, qué día tan lindo, imposible tú. Tengo cero